It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Good afternoon. Thursday softball on TribCast. Mark Fronick, Jason Orr here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. We're at Van Far tonight as the Van Far Lady Indians take on the Hermann Bearcats here in almost a cross-state matchup. Hermann, a long drive here. Van Far 11-4 on the season, playing very good softball right now, and it's time to play good softball. We're getting down into the nitty-gritty. They won a tournament a couple weekends ago, and they're really crushing the ball right now, up and down the lineup. Hermann, not so much.
Yeah.
So, kind of an opportunity for Coach Kelly Borchert to try some different things in her lineup tonight. Almost all the way up until game time, she was coming over and saying, "I'm gonna try this instead," and changing positions. So we won't have the graphics. Actually, both coaches came to me and said, "I'm gonna put this girl in center field instead of that girl," and it's just kind of been one of those afternoons. So our starting lineup. The placement in the lineup is right, but the positions may be wrong when we get to that point here in the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with more here as we get ready for Van Far and Hermann on the peoplestribune.com.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Many of us look for ways to save energy, but be smart. Don't take safety shortcuts. Quiver River Electric Cooperative reminds you to use electricity safely and take it seriously. Never touch a downed power line. Always stay at least 10 feet away. Outdoors, look up for power lines and call 811 before you dig. Indoors, keep appliances away from water. Don't overload circuits or use damaged cords. A safety message from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, owned by those we serve.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Vandalia, Van Far High School, getting ready for softball between the Lady Indians and the Hermann Bearcats here this afternoon. And as good as Van Far's been playing, the prospects for a long postseason run this year kind of tempered a little bit because they've been moved into probably one of the toughest districts in the state, that Bowling Green district.
Yep.
Ellsbury also there. So, boy, it's going to take, I guess as Deadpool would say, maximum effort to get through that district this season. If they could pull that off, that would be one of the greatest softball upsets in recent history, that's for sure. But as it is right now, you got to enjoy watching this team. You said you came out you've seen several games this year. You were at the game against Silex the other night, and that was just a narrow victory, like a 3-2 victory, wasn't it?
It was very tight. It was a very close game. I mean, both sides of the ball, they both know how to hit. I mean, Silex, credit to them, they really can hit a lot. And then Van Far right now, our ladies, they're really trying to work the bats, and you can tell right now, they know they're bumped up in the class, and they're going to be playing against teams like Bowling Green and so in districts. And so they're looking at themselves right now saying what you would say, all right, we can do something that's never been done before, and we can prove that, we've got a winning season as well.
Well, that if the districts from last year would have held, that game against Silex probably would have been a district championship preview. But as it stands right now, it's going to be tough. just to make it to the championship game, and if you do, then you got the defending state champions that'll probably be on the in the other dugout. So, but today it's a day to just enjoy some things, figure out some things. We've got the youngster in the circle today for Van Far, Colby Walton. And what do you know about Colby?
Well, I mean, this is another thing how we're starting to see new pitchers come out for this game, you know.
Yeah, Jaylee's not going to be here forever.
Yeah. So this is kind of a big step up for some of these younger classmen. You're seeing these games right now, and you're just like, all right, these are games that I'm going to have to show, Coach Borchert what I've got. And so we're going to see how they prevail tonight against this Hermann team.
Well, we saw the end of the Van Far warm-up. Hermann out there right now. And let's take a quick second to look at our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. See all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at PikeCountyHealth.org. The Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We'll start with the visiting Hermann Bearcats. They'll lead it off with the center fielder, number 13, Callie Kernan. Pitcher bats second, number 6, Hannah Bochting. Then in the 3 spot is the third baseman. That would be Shay Munwiller. She wears number 16. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 14, Karina Bickmeyer. In the 5 spot, the second baseman, number 8, Faith Payne. In the 6th spot is the shortstop, number 3, Grace Hulskamp. Catcher bats 7th, number 21, Serenity Reed. In the 8th spot is the left fielder, number 4, Sydney Whithouse. And batting 9th is the right fielder, number 10, Emma Stark. So again, it's Kernan, Bochting, Munwiller, Bickmeyer, Payne, Hulskamp, Reed, Whithouse, and Stark. So there's your lineup for Hermann. For the Van Far Lady Indians, here's Coach Borchert's lineup. They'll lead it off with the third baseman, number 10, Devin Keller. Batting second, the second baseman, number 23, Michaela McAfee. The first baseman bats third today, number 4, Jaylee Jennings. In the cleanup spot, the shortstop, number 1, Jordan Garner. Batting fifth is the catcher, number 21, Mallory Williams. Center fielder in the 6th spot, number 7, Olivia Grady. Batting 7th is the right fielder, number 14, Haley Basket. In the 8th spot, the designated player, number 9, Elise Jensen. And batting 9th will be the pitcher, number 20, Colby Walton. Flexing in left field will be number 5, Aubrey Bungie. So again, the batting order, Keller, McAfee, Jennings, Garner, Williams, Grady, Basket, Jensen, and Walton, with Bungie flexing in left field. So those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups for this ball game. Looks like Hermann getting ready to get themselves off the field, and we'll exchange the lineup cards in just a second. This is the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame on the peoplestribune.com.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a touchtone energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Just minutes away from softball here on TribCast. We've got Van Far and Hermann. Mark Froelich, Jason Orr here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Both teams off the field, the captains and coaches. Well, one captain for Hermann and the coach, and exchanging lineup cards, going over the ground rules, and as many improvements as they've made here, it's still a quirky little ballpark for softball. So there's a lot of ground rules. The foul territory on the third base side is always fun, and then you can run forever basically anywhere. So you might see some foul balls that get caught here that wouldn't be caught at other places around the area. So they're going over that right now. We'll take a break, come back, and have softball here on Thursday. It's Van Far, 11-4, taking on Hermann, and it's coming up next right here on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, celebrating 10 years of champions. High school softball on the peoplestribune.com is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Quiver River Electric Cooperative, the Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice, by State Farm Insurance agents Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, by Young Enterprises Incorporated, La Crosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Pike County Memorial Hospital, by the Viv Beach Funeral Homes LLC and Collier Funeral Home, B&B Automotive, Sparks Maintenance Contracting Heating and Cooling, Lynn's Heritage House, by Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, Hayden's Motorsports Center, Cellular and Satellite Center, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and by Bowling Green Lumber Company. Now, coverage of high school softball from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
Thursday afternoon softball here on TribCast. We've got the Hermann Bearcats visiting the Van Far Indians, and let's set the defense for Van Far before the top of the first inning. Across the outfield, it's Aubrey Bungie in left. Olivia Grady is in center. Haley Baskett is in right. Devin Keller's the third baseman. Jordan Garner's the shortstop. Michaela McAfee at second, and Jaylee Jennings at first. Mallory Williams behind the plate, and Colby Walton is taking her warm-up tosses before her La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch. Throw goes down to second. We're ready for softball, and our first pitch brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to start your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. And lefty, Callie Kernan digs in. See if she's a true lefty or a slap hitter from the left side. And the ball goes high to make it a 1-0 count. First pitch brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Player pretty straight away, infield and outfield. A few steps in front of the bag at first and third. That one a ball, 2-0. And I already like this home plate umpire. Nice and loud with his calls.
We're not going to have to question him tonight.
This one hit to the shortstop on a fly, and right there for the catch is Jordan Garner for the first out. So 6 on the line, and that'll bring in Hannah Bochting with the bases empty and one away. Got good wood on it, or composite, or whatever she's swinging. One back to the screen for strike one.
A little bit more higher. I might have had my old outfielding days come back to me.
Bochting the pitcher. And the 0-1 pitch to is grounded to third. Up with it is Keller. Throw across in time. 5-3 on the putout, and the defense looks pretty good so far for Van Far.
You can tell that the entire Van Far defense right now, they're very relaxed. You know, coming to in a game like this, you know, you got a new pitcher out there, and you're just trying to support her, back her up the most you can. So this team Van Far looks very relaxed right now, as we've already gone 2 up, 2 down already.
This one hit in the air. First baseman in foul territory makes the catch. Jennings catches it in the 1-2-3 inning to start this one off. Van Far coming up. No score here from Van Far High School on the peoplestribune.com.
Whether you are ready for a retirement home or care recovering from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana can provide assisted living to keep you active, safe, and healthy. Family owned and operated since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House offers a beautiful country setting. Private and semi-private rooms with bathroom, low resident to staff ratio, is Medicaid accepted with an RN available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com.
Throw goes down, and we're ready for the bottom of the first inning. Set the defense for Hermann across the outfield. Sydney Whithouse is in left. Callie Kernan is in center. Emma Stark is in right. Shay Munwiller is the third baseman. Grace Hulskamp is the shortstop. Faith Payne over at second, Karina Bickmeyer at first, Serenity Reed behind the plate, and Hannah Bochting delivers her La Crosse Lumber Company first pitch, and it's popped up to the third baseman. Munwiller there, and she makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out, and we are underway, and retired just like that is Keller. She was up there hacking to start the at-bat. Got under one.
Kayla McAfee coming up for the Indians now.
And a strike on the first pitch. That one evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, and the base is empty. McAfee wears number 23, bats from the right-hand side. And the next is hit in the air, center field. Moving on it is Kernan, and she makes the awkward catch in center field. As much as
ESPN top 10 mojo on it.
Yeah, I call that the Patrick Waugh. You know, you have to show it to everybody. But she spun around. I'm surprised it actually stayed in her glove. So 2 down for Jaylee Jennings. First pitch to Jennings is in for a strike. And the next from Bochting is in the dirt to even the count at a ball and a strike. Bochting, maybe the shortest pitcher I've seen in the last 5 years.
She has a very interesting pitching form. She really digs down at the right before she releases.
Yeah, kind of spins it out too. 2-1 the count, and the next to Jennings, in for a strike. Yeah, I think maybe the first time through the order it might affect Van Far, but the second time through, they're going to adjust.
We'll have it down.
That one crushed foul over the football scoreboard, and the count stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, base is empty here in the first, no score. Another 2-2 pitch. That one popped to short, behind short, and it's going to get down for a hit. Well, that one just kind of stayed up in the air.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to even make it to the shortstop.
A little floater shot.
Instead, it's a 2-out hit, and I'll bring in Jordan Garner. Vanfar shortstop. Digs in. And takes a strike. And you can tell that they're a little confused this first time through. A lot of off-balance swings. If they wait on it, because she doesn't have a lot of pop out of that arm. That one crushed.
There's one.
That's going to go into the corner and down against the wall. Vanfar going to score run it. Boy, it almost bounced all the way back to the infield, and it's going to end up being a triple. As in with the headfirst slide is Garner, and a 1-0 Vanfar lead. That took a crazy bounce. I didn't think that that wall would produce that sort of bounce.
It's like a Fenway Park bounce right there.
Yeah.
Off the Green Monster.
Now Williams digs in. RBI situation and takes one up and in. Williams the catcher. And the 1-0. That one was close. It looked maybe it was high when it crossed the plate. 2-0.
From our angle, it seems like the pitch seems like a drop ball every time, as it's peaking, just booms right there at the end.
There's a strike, almost an identical pitch. And it's a 2-ball, 1-strike count. Gets under this one to center field, and making the catch to end the inning is Kernan. Vanfar leads one, scores one, and we go to the second, 1-0 Vanfar on TribCast.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
To the second inning we go, 1-0 Vanfar. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, Bickmeyer, Payne, and Heelskamp for the Hermann Bearcats. We'll be back here at Vanfar tomorrow for Friday Night Football. First pitch is in for a strike to Bickmeyer. Vanfar will be taking on Mark Twain in an EMO showdown in the Farmers Cup. Also homecoming night, correct? Yep. Swing and a miss on a ball that had the bottom drop out of it, 0-2.
Going to be a long and busy night for Vanfar.
That'll be 3 weeks in a row we've done a homecoming on TribCast.
It actually is. Hopefully it'll be as interesting as the first week homecoming game we did of Vanfar against Clopton-Ellsbury.
Yeah.
Not like
last week, not so much.
Yeah.
This one hit in the air into left field, moving over on it and unable to make the catch. Out there is Bungie, or Yeah, Bungie, and the throw in keeps her to a double. So a leadoff double for Bickmeyer. And I think that Hermann, that dugout, was a little surprised by that.
Brought back to life right there.
Yeah. So 1 on, nobody out. That's a tying run out there at second base. Swing and a miss. Faith Payne. That is a beautiful name. Beautiful contradiction, right?
Yep.
Back to the screen. Runner going to take off and be into third without a throw. Wild pitch for Walton. And the count at 1-0.
Really good scoring position for Hermann now.
Excuse me, 1-1 the count. And this one popped up. Moving over on it is Bungie. She makes the catch. Runner tags but does not go. Good strong throw in from left. There's one away. It's going to take a little pitching to get out of this runner at third jam, but they get the first out. That'll bring in Yuleskamp, the shortstop. And the first pitch to her is fouled back behind us. Maybe a football player will pick that up. Nope. Ran right past it.
Yeah, there's Miss Cross going to get it.
0-1. Swung on and missed. Pulled the string on that one. It's 0-2. Reed waits on deck. Again, a hit out of play over the Bearcat dugout. Stays 0-2. Runner at third, 1 out. Here in the top of the second inning. Walton, long look. Now Colby comes set, rocks back and fires. Again, fouled off. Almost hits Serenity Reed.
She's a battling.
Two fouls since the count went to 0-2, still 0-2. Just low. Ball and 2 strikes. Yuleskamp digs back in. She gets herself set awfully early in the box. Fouled off again on the high pitch. It was about eye level. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out and a runner at third. The pitch, fouled off again behind us. Already a 7-pitch at bat.
Start getting the Mr. Record books out.
I think we're a little far off from that.
Yeah.
Fouled off again.
We're flirting.
Getting closer every pitch, though.
Flirting.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That was a gun.
Bullet.
And a nice grab by the first base coach, too. 1-2 pitch. Just missed. 2-2.
That would just hurt. Fouling off so many pitches and you just get caught looking.
Very close. Another 2-2. This one to the first baseman. Jennings makes the catch in the air, and that's the second out. And she fouled out, you know.
Yeah, it
line
was a
drive
foul.
in foul territory. 2 down, runner at third. That'll bring in Serenity Reed. I had to do some umpiring over the weekend. Slow pitch, but you know.
Hey.
Only had one minor argument.
In slow pitch, that's a highlight right there. That's
swing and a miss, 1-1. Boy, this would be great for Walton's confidence if she can pitch out of this Jam, runner at third, nobody out. Now a runner at third, 2 outs. And a 1-1 count to Reed. This one grounded past the pitcher, off the shortstop's glove and into short center field. And a tie ball game is in to score is Bickmeyer. And we're going to go base hit all the way. That was a very tough ball up the middle. And an RBI for Reed. That brings in Sydney Whithouse. That one fouled toward the Bearcat dugout. Sydney is the left fielder. And where's number 4? Fouled out of play again, 0-2. They're doing a good job making contact. They're just late on everything right now. Again, fouled off the backstop, 0-2. 1-1 here in the top of the second inning. Vanfar a run on 2 hits. And now the Bearcats a run on 2 hits. Up high, a ball and 2 strikes to Whithouse. With the number 9 hitter, Stark, waiting on deck. Outside, snap throw to first, and back in safely is Reed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch, fouled off the facade of the Bearcat dugout. The next, on its way, swung on and missed. They finally get out of the inning, but the Bearcats tie it up 1-1 as we head to the bottom of the second. Vanfar coming to bat on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids. With an active lifestyle of sports comes health risks and safety hazards. I'm Eric Schaefer, certified athletic trainer at PCMH, and I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. Working with Clopton, Bowling Green, and Louisiana schools, we strive to prevent, diagnose, and treat a wide variety of injuries, ranging from sprains and fractures to heat stroke and concussions. In addition to sports coverage, we offer impact testing for head injuries as well as athletic enhancement for those athletes looking to get a step ahead of the competition. Rest assured, we're at work while your athletes are at play.
Have you been frustrated by slow internet available where you live? Great news. Now you have a choice. Viasat Internet has just rolled out brand new fast internet plans available in your area. Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See Viasat.com for details.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agricultural dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
To the bottom of the second we go here at Vanfar High School. 1-1 ball game. And a ball on the first pitch to Olivia Grady. Grady, Basket, and Jensen, 6, 7, and 8 hitters. Ooh, she wanted to clobber that one. Swings and misses to even the counted ball and a strike. That was a home run swing there.
Yep.
I tried one of those on Sunday, about broke my wrist. Same result, too. This one chopped to the second baseman, big hop, and therefore it is Payne over to Bickmeyer for the first out. 4-3 on the putout. And Grady is retired. That'll bring in Basket. Haley, the right fielder. She was originally penciled in to play left. That was one of the late changes for Coach Borchert. That one bounces in for ball one. Bochting delivers. Outside, 2-0. And I think if Van Far is just a little more patient, they can get some easy base runners on with the free pass. There, inside, 3-0. She's trying to paint the corners, and her brush is a little thick so far. 3-0 pitch. Ooh, called a strike. Thought it bounced.
Seemed like it did enough from our angle. We're going to get a umpire stare down now for saying that.
He's far away. He can't hear us. There's another strike.
Another one.
Count goes to 3-2. Bochting against Basket. That one does bounce in. And it's a one-out walk. And it'll bring in Jensen. Lise Jensen, the designated player. She does the batting, and Bungie does the fielding. First pitch called a strike, runner goes, and the throw is high. And a stolen base for Basket. Oh, and 1 the count to Jensen. Now she steps back in. Bochting winds and fires, showing bunt, pulls up, throw, no throw. No one was covering third. And another stolen base. Puts a runner, the go-ahead run, potentially at third base with just 1 out. 1-1 count. And the next. Bunts it in the air, and it is a foul ball. Count goes to 1-2. That's Blake Skillman, isn't it? Home plate umpire. No wonder we can hear him. One-two pitch. Up and in. To even the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes with Walton waiting on deck. I like Walton's helmet. It kind of looks like Bumblebee's head. That one tomahawked into left. It'll be a RBI hit. So switched off from the bunt with 2 strikes and gets herself a nice line drive into left field. Does Jensen for the go-ahead RBI.
Picks Van Far back on the lead to make it 2-1 as Walton comes in.
Just 1 out. And the first pitch is grounded to the third baseman. Throw across in time. Runner moves into scoring position, but now there's 2 away. So Walton, first pitch swinging, grounds out 5-3. And back to the top of the order we go for Keller, who lined out to the, or popped out to the third baseman her first time up. Pitch almost looked like a pitch out. Runner wasn't going, and it's a 1-0 count. There's a strike on the corner. Good looking pitch. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and a runner at second base. 2-1 Van Far here in the bottom of the second inning, and this one's popped Foul. Third baseman gives it a look, but can't make the catch by the Van Far dugout. Count goes to 1-2. It was a long run for Munwiller. Shea had it bounce off her glove.
She's going to switch up sides now.
Going back to the right-hand batter's box. This one hit in the air over the third baseman. That's going to be a hit. Runner makes the turn. She's going to score. And into second, and safe there as the throw bounces away is Keller. It's going to be a RBI single and goes to second amongst the confusion in the outfield. 3-1 Van Far.
Now we can start to see Van Far's gone back to the top of the lineup.
Uh-huh.
We've all seen their Hermann pitcher, and we know, wait on it.
Yeah,
now.
Wait on it. Make your adjustment.
Results come.
Runner at second, 2 outs. That one bounces in, a hand away from the catcher, and over to third goes Keller. Pass ball, charge to the catcher, and McAfee even in the count, 1-1. Michaela ready for another. Bunting, and it's foul for a 1-2 count. McAfee flew out to center her first time up. Ball was thrown away, but it was after a foul ball, so it has to go back to the circle before it becomes live again. Ball and 2 strikes to Michaela McAfee. And the pitch. Waits on it and drives it to center, and that one is caught by the center fielder, Kernan. So lines out to center for the second time. That one leaves a runner at third base, but Van Far scores 2 to recapture the lead. 3-1 here on the peoplestribune.com.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Cindy Blaylock will be there for you. 201 Georgia Street in Louisiana. Online at cindyblaylockagency.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
The 10th anniversary season of high school sports on TribCast are brought to you in part by Cole Chiropractic Center, Abel's Quick Shops, and Bowling Green Lumber Company, celebrating 10 years of champions. This is TribCast.
The Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, LLC of Bowling Green and Silex and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana are proud to sponsor our area high school teams and wish everyone success this season. Uplifting and comforting, Bibb Beach Funeral Homes and Collier Funeral Home will help you celebrate the life of your loved one. Proud to be service. Visit online at bibbbeach.com or collierfuneral.com. A personal touch can mean so much. Bibb Beach Funeral Homes, Bowling Green and Silex, and Collier Funeral Home in Louisiana.
Lots of changes for Van Far defensively. We'll get those after a first pitch strike to Stark. Emma Stark, we've got a new pitcher. That's Devin Keller. So that led to a lot of changes around her. Swing and a miss. That was an awkward swing, 0-2. So the third baseman, Keller, moves into the circle to pitch. The first baseman, Jennings, moves to third base. There's a strike 3 called. We'll get it. We'll get all the changes.
Colby Walton, who was in the mound, she's going to move over to second base now.
Okay, so she moves out of the circle to second, and McAfee moves from second out to left.
I think the only one left is now Bungie, who was in left field. She moved to right field, and Basket, who was in right field, moved to first.
There you go, and that's a Ground ball up the middle, a base hit. Grady over to cut it off. So there's 1 on, 1 out. As Kernan, the leadoff hitter in the lineup, gets a 1-out hit. Just stuck the bat out there and pushed it through.
Yep. Try and get something going for these Hermann.
What is a Bearcat? Not familiar. Bachting the pitcher.
Bear and the cat.
Pops it up into center field, and making the catch is Grady for the 2nd out. Runner retreats back to first. And the batter will be Munwiller after Bachting was retired. So I just start a new sheet. It's a lot of changes. So basically 2 people stayed in their spots. That was Grady and Garner. There's a strike called on the first pitch to Munwiller. She fouled out to the first baseman her first time up.
Keller with the pitch.
This one tomahawked into left, and making the catch out there is McAfee. I think it kind of took off on her a little bit, and she put up a defensive glove there and was able to not only catch the ball but keep it from catching her in the face. Side retired. They strand a runner at first. We head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, 3-1 Van Far on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
If you buy power from Quiver River Electric Cooperative, you help power your community. How? Quiver River belongs to the people it serves. With people like you in charge, you know decisions about your power are made with you in mind, your community too. What kind of decisions? Sending you a check when there's money left after expenses, holding down rates, helping you save, serving your community. Good for you, power for your community. Quiver River Electric, owned by those we serve.
For Van Far here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading it off, Jaylee Jennings, and she takes a ball high on the first pitch she sees. 1 for 1, single and a run scored. There's another ball.
Just a bit I'll say upside.
Up high, upstairs. Called a strike.
Gets her on the inside corner.
Looked like it was a little farther in than that from where I'm sitting. About a 2-1 count. Up high. He is giving the corners pretty consistently, though. But he is not calling anything up really above the letters. Popped up. That would have been ball 4 to the shortstop, and making the catch is Hulskamp for the first out. That'll bring in Garner. And the first pitch she sees is up high for ball 1. Williams on deck. There's a strike. Evens things up at 1-1. Garner tripled, was stranded at third, had an RBI in the first inning. Inside, 2-1. She drove in Jennings for the game's first run. The 2-1 pitch. Called a strike. 2-2. Bochting does a little groundskeeping out in the middle of the circle. Now ready for a 2-2 pitch to Garner. That one hit hard and deep, and it is out of here.
Ow.
Through the temp fence is Whithouse. It's a solo home run for Garner, and it makes it 4-1 here in the bottom of the third inning. Well, that's the second game in a row we've had a player go through a fence. Jillian Lockhart did it in the game against Silex that we covered last week. So a triple and a home run. She has, in 2 at-bats, the hardest part of the cycle already out of the way. Now she can get the single and the double, have herself a night. That'll bring in Mallory Williams. Williams flew out to center her first time up. That one grounded foul past third, just foul. Owen won the count. The next. That one grounded to the third baseman. Stabbing at it is Munwiller. Throw across in time. 5-3 on the putout. That's the second out of the inning. That'll bring in Grady. She could have split the difference between the foul and that one. She would have had herself a double or a triple, but there's a strike called to Grady. Grounded out to the second baseman her first time up. Bunting back to the pitcher. Up with it is Bochting. Throw over in plenty of time. 1-3 on the putout, and the side is retired. Solo home run by Jordan Garner extends the Vanfar lead to 4-1 as we head to the fourth on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170. B&B Automotive, 1401 Business Highway 54 in Bowling Green.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Vanfar High School as we bring you softball from Vanfar High School of the Vanfar Lady Indians against the Hermann Bearcats, as Karina Bigmeyer is up right now, and she takes the first pitch right down the plate. Strike one from Devin Keller.
Bigmeyer doubled and scored her first time up.
Taking the second pitch. Takes another strike looking.
Low and in.
Counts 0-2 in the top of the fourth inning with the score 4-1 in favor of the Lady Indians. And here's the third pitch. It's going to be ball inside. Get the count up to 1-2.
Really haven't seen too much shifting in the defense for either side tonight. Oop.
She sends it right by Jaylee James. It's going to go right through her legs. Fielded by Michaela McAfee for Bigmeyer to get a single on the play.
hard hit ball, but that's one that Jaylee should come up with. It's going to go down as error on the third baseman for Van Far.
And it's going to bring in number 8, Faith Payne, in for the Hermann Bearcats tonight.
She flew out to left her first time up.
Looking to bunt, and she does.
Pretty bunt, and no one's at first. So an error and a bunt single.
Seemed like on the bunt single they were looking to get the play at second.
Well,
but
usually on a ball like that, the first baseman, if the first baseman charges, the second baseman will swing around. But the second baseman followed the runner to second instead. And it ends up being an infield hit. That'll bring Coach Kelly Borchert out of the dugout to talk to her Van Far Lady Indians. And maybe, Van Far maybe a little overconfident coming into this ball game. You look at the record and the box scores of the team coming in, long drive, and I think maybe that was a reality check, that play, and now Van Far can focus and start playing Lady Indian softball.
It's going to bring up now for the Bearcats, Grace Huselkamp, the shortstop. Keller's pitch, and intended for a bunt.
Hate to miss on a bunt because then you leave your runners out to dry, and that's almost what happened there.
Seemed like Bickmeyer was halfway from second going to third and
was able to get back.
Yep. Counts 0-1 with no outs, I believe.
Yep.
Looking for another bunt, but it's going to be in the dirt, and she backs up in time to make it 1-1.
Huelskamp popped out in foul territory to the first baseman her first time up. Throw gets away from Garner, and they're going to get another runner into scoring position. It's a stolen base. E2.
Huelskamp facing a 1-2 count.
Yeah, she missed on a bunt on that one. Ooh, just missed.
Gonna try and get her looking at that last one. Counts 2-2 now. 2 runners in scoring position for the Bearcats. See what Huelskamp can do. And she fouls off.
Spoiled a pretty good pitch from Keller. Big moment in this game.
It actually is. This could be a game changer right here if Huelskamp gets a hold of this ball. Here's the pitch, and it's popped up over the Bearcat dugout.
Stays a 2-2 count. They made their pitcher run after that one.
And there's next pitch is going to be ball high, and it's going to make a full count coming up for Huelskamp.
3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, runners at second and third.
Keller with the pitch, and it's going to go high and load up the bases for the Bearcats.
Now the potential tying run is at first base with nobody out, and fortunately for Van Far, it's the bottom 3 in the order. Reed, Whithouse, and Stark due up.
This is a big moment for Reed coming into the box right now.
She does have the only RBI hit, though, for the Bearcats today.
First pitch. They're going 4, and they get the out at 4. Trying to get the out at first, but comes up just short.
Get that lead runner, though.
Yep.
Reed safe on the fielder's choice. Bickmeyer out at home.
And the bases are still going to be loaded, which will bring in number 4 for the Bearcats, Sydney Whithouse.
Fielder's choice goes 3-2 on the putout of Bickmeyer. Big first out.
Keller with the pitch. It's going to be fielded by Colby Walton. She gets the force tag.
Run scores on the play. Looked like there was a split second of indecision, and that's why they only got one on the play. But safe is at first on the fielder's choice is Whithouse, and it goes.
Those are some of those plays. If you can get your acting skills out, you know, you can sell off that you tagged her.
Yep.
Which will bring in Emma Stark.
Four unassisted, rather, on the fielder's choice.
And the first pitch is going to be high for a ball, with runners on first and third, with 2 outs. Next pitch was a
swing, strike,
I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Even up the count to 1-1.
She struck out looking, her only other plate appearance.
Keller pitches high, and it'll be another ball. Make it 2-1. With the score now 4-2 in the top of the fourth, and still in favor for the Lady Indians. But the Bearcats right now are trickling. And Stark just fouls down the first baseline.
Yeah, just outside the bag.
Even up the count again to 2-2 now, with 2 outs. This will be a big moment for Keller. She can get the strikeout right here, get the Lady Indians out of this inning where you've had a lot of errors coming out of them.
Yeah, a couple errors in the inning.
And some runners scored. We were looking for the play at first.
Oh, they could have got her there, but they get her at home.
Get her at home.
Oh, man.
I guess that's a play that can work for you. And
so it goes
retire
2
the top.
2-6-2 on the put out at home. Wow.
Score 4-2 right now at the top as we're going to enter into the bottom of the fourth.
Right here on the peoplestribune.com.
The Polaris Factory Authorized Clearance is here. Come in now for rebates up to $2,000 and financing as low as 2.99% APR for 36 months on hardworking Rangers, legendary Sportsman ATVs, and high-performance racers. See Hayden's Motorsports Center, US 61 in Frankfort, or call 784-2559. Offer valid in U.S. through 9/30/18 on select new 2015 through 2019 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet, never drink and ride.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Paul Shucard will be there for you. 1210 Business Highway 61 South in Bowling Green. Online at mybowlinggreenagent.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
And welcome back, everybody. And the first hit is by Haley Basket, and she hits it to the shortstop, but shortstop Grace Muelskamp makes a bad throw to the first baseman, and it's going to go on an error. So Basket's going to get the go-ahead run to second base.
A little insurance.
Are gonna take a timeout real quick.
Yep. Head coach going to come out and talk about that one. That throw, I don't know if she just didn't know how much time she had, but she airmailed it about 4 feet over the first baseman's head off the facade of the dugout. And by the time the dust had settled, Basket was at second base with nobody out. Not a very deep bench, so not many options for the Bearcat coaching staff there to make changes. I think pretty much what you see is what you get. No JV club, so this will be the only ball game here at Vandalia this afternoon. I think maybe the shortstop may have injured herself a little bit on that one.
And it's going to bring in Elise Jensen for the Lady Indians now.
Home plate umpire asked, "Is she okay, Coach?" Yeah, I guess.
Jensen looking to bunt, and Basket's going to make the steal to third with no one over there. So Jensen's going to have a chance to get the RBI in right now, and the count right now is 1-0.
At least an RBI single, run scored back in the second inning. Ooh.
It's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled. It seems like it almost hit Basket over there.
Yeah, she about took out her runner at third base.
Counts 1-1 for Jensen.
I'm kicking stuff.
Next, it's a popped up center field. It's going to be caught, and Basket's going to get the go-ahead run in. So, yeah, another RBI in for the Lady Indians tonight. This one goes to Elise Jensen, and it'll make the score 5-2 in favor of the Lady Indians as Colby Walton will step up to the plate.
Sacrifice fly for Jensen to score Basket.
1 out for the Lady Indians as Walton faces. Here's the first pitch. It's going to be in the dirt for ball 1.
Colby grounded to the third baseman her first time up.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports comes health risk and safety hazards. With our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical.
Call your local internet expert, Cellular and Satellite Center today. Standard installation is free, and they can usually get you installed in 3 to 5 days. Don't put up with slow internet any longer. Call Cellular and Satellite Center at 573-324-3722. Terms and restrictions apply. See viasat.com for details.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance, Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
It's time for the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
And welcome back. 14-2 Vanfar winner here this afternoon over Hermann. And we're joined by our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game, Jordan Garner. Finishes a double away from the cycle in this one. Had the home run, had the triple, had the I gave a single and then a 2-base error. I was trying to keep you in the money for that cycle, but just a couple of batters away from getting that last opportunity at it. But this was a different kind of team, a different kind of pitcher. Well, two different pitchers, a lot less velocity than I'm sure you guys are used to. How do you guys attack something like that?
Well, we knew this game was coming, and we recently had faced really fast pitchers, so we've been practicing on changing speeds, going from fast to slow, and we knew it was going to be an easier game than what it had been the past couple weeks, but we started off kind of slower than we should have.
Yeah, well, and when you face a pitcher like that, it seems like you do have to go through the lineup one time to get your timing down. You guys were out ahead of a lot of pitches. Not you so much. You crushed that ball in the first inning. And I've never seen a ball go off a temp fence and then bounce all the way back to the third baseman. But you had the power on that, and that's all coming off your bat because you ain't getting the speed off the pitch for sure. But you guys get it together. Finally, whether it was patience or you were a little aggressive on the base pass, but 10 runs in that fourth inning. What was the difference there? How'd you guys bust it open?
Well, I personally talked to a lot of the girls and explained to them what they needed to do to get on the ball faster than what they had been and to wait on it. And once everybody started hitting, it was just a cycle. We all caught on. So I
was enjoying watching some of Olivia's swings today.
Yeah.
She was wanting to crush a ball so bad and just could not get that timing down. And when she scored from second on that pass ball, she was smiling before she rounded third base. She was great. So 12 wins so far on the season. How do you feel about the team at this point?
I'm really excited about our team, especially since it's me and Jaylee's last year. And going from our freshman year where we won districts, I feel like this is our year again. So.
Well, congratulations. I know you got a tough district staring you in the face, but if anyone can do it, I think you guys can. So congratulations on the win today. We'll see you again soon.
All right, thank you.
That's Jordan Garner, our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game. Let's get Coach Kelly Borchert in here. And probably wasn't as quick as you wanted today. You did get to try some things, some different lineups out, and then you did get the big inning there in the fourth.
Yeah, I'm a little shorter than she is.
Yeah, well, I had to move it over too. But getting the timing down, I think, was the biggest obstacle today.
Yeah, we just need to be a little more disciplined at the plate, and the girls knew that coming in here. You know, we've been doing a lot of hitting, and you know, we took yesterday off a little bit of hitting, and you know, I thought maybe that would do the girls some good, but apparently we need to make sure we keep doing what we're doing, and they knew they needed to keep their hands quick, but just maybe load a little later, and it just took us a little bit to get there. But you know, when you got a senior who's a little more disciplined than most, you'd see big things out of that.
I was telling her, I've never seen a ball hit a temp fence and go all the way back to third base. She crushed that first pitch, the triple in the first inning.
Yes. Yeah, she hit it pretty hard. You know, I said, you know, like I said, you got to keep that bat speed up. You just got to start your load a little later, and she did exactly what she was supposed to do, and she got some pretty good hits out of it.
Got that discipline, drew some walks there in the fourth inning. It seemed like they were starting to figure it out the third time through the lineup.
Yes. Took us a little longer than what I'd like to see, but you know, once you get it, and we started to look a little better in defense. We had a few errors that, you know, we've been having about all season that we need to clean up a little bit before the next couple weeks. But you know, as long as they come around, that's what you want to see. You just don't want to not come around.
12 wins at this point. That's pretty good.
Yep. Hoping for a few more next week.
All right. We'll see you again soon, Coach. That's Coach Kelly Borchert here in the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame. Our Community State Bank TribCast player of the game before that, Jordan Garner. We're rejoined by Jason Orr. And Jason, 10-run inning. Doesn't get much better than that. You send 14 to the plate in that fourth, and then you get not a 1-2-3 inning, but 3 outs and 3 batters there to close it out. They did the things they had to do amongst the early game struggles.
Yep. You come into games like this where, you know, you think you got your heads up high already.
Yeah,
pitch.
You're kind of salivating at the game. You see their record, and then you just want to crush it. And when a pitcher is pitching that drastically different than every other pitcher, it takes a couple innings to get your feet under you. You know, you're out in front of everything that first at bat or two.
You definitely see the change in our Indians batting as the first 2 innings compared to the last 3, I believe.
Well, tomorrow night we'll be a little bit farther out to the outfield grass for Week 6 football as Van Far hosts Mark Twain in the annual Farmers Cup game. It'll also be homecoming for Van Far. So third homecoming game in a row on TribCast, and we'll have all the festivities for you starting with a 6:40 pregame tomorrow. Again, in this one, it's Van Far over Hermann 14-2. We'll see you tomorrow night right here on thepeoplestribune.com.